Hello and welcome to a new one.
Yep, this is the DJ Motorsport Manufacturers Championship from 2024. We have got lots of two-man teams coming up here with cars which are PP cars, Group 4 and Group 3 cars. The PP is limited to a PP of 600. The manufacturers have all been chosen beforehand.
Yep, and they were chosen out of a hat, so
Yep.
Nobody got to pick their manufacturer.
Exactly.
So
It's
you might have something that you don't like.
Yep.
And you've got to get
run
on
with what you've been given.
And just before we're going to roll over to start, this event is sponsored by EGM Golf, so I just want a quick shout out to them. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. It is greatly appreciated, and if anyone in the golfing world knows, EGM do stuff for driving ranges, whether that's machinery or consumable items. Please, by all means, go to their website and have a look. Right, let's get that out of the way. Let's get this race underway. So where are we at the first week?
The first week we are at Grand Valley South.
Right, let's roll to that now. Lights are coming on now.
Yep, just about to go off. We've got Black Sheep in pole, Brian in second place, and a new member, Neil, in third. That's going to be confusing with two Neils.
So we've got Neil Sheep and Neil Spitfire.
Yeah, that's going to be the easiest way to the first one. We've also got a couple of new players on there as well. We've got Cockney McRae at the end and Pants. As we're going into the first corner, and Black Sheep is off and away already, and everybody, I think, gets round cleanly. We should point out, by the way, that Spitfire Neil and Cockney McRae and Pants have all been dumped into this race at the very last minute. They've joined at the last moment.
They've had lots of practice.
Yeah, a whole 5 minutes of it, and that was called the sprint race.
Yeah, so
as we see, Cockney McRae's made a mistake already, and so has Pants.
But that is to be expected. Yeah. They've got Ford as well. We don't have to stay with that, to be fair, but hats off to them for taking part with 5 minutes practice, and a big welcome to all the new players tonight. Yeah. Nice to see 11 players. Yeah. Plus, we obviously haven't got Anton or Craig, I don't think, in this one. So we're even higher.
Was something going on there?
Yeah,
What's going
I think Richard had everyone off as usual.
Oh, thanks.
No, what do we have here? So we've got Richard coming in.
Yeah, he's okay. He's turning into the corner, and Neil. Matty just appears from nowhere, tags the right rear corner of the BMW, which puts him into the barriers and unsettles the car. Let's just take it back, have a look from Matty's point of view.
Let's slow it down a bit here.
There is a gap. I'll give Matty his credit for going for the gap. But he just tags. I think Richard's just turning in a bit, doesn't know he's there. Yeah. Tags the corner to corner. That unsettles the BMW, which puts him on the grass, which immediately makes him a passenger. And spears into Matty and puts him round.
No damage though by either. So it must have been a light contact.
Fair play to Matty for waiting for Richard to rejoin. As we take it back just to watch Pants and Cockney McRae again. But I think that Richard knew that Matty was faster on this anyway, and I think you see he decides to let him go on this corner. Yes, he does. He lets him go, which is a fair move. Yeah. Technically, it was an incident caused by Richard because he did turn in, not knowing that Matty was there, and just tagged the front.
Racing incident, but then Matty and Richard have both been around long enough to know that these things happen, and you just got to move on with it. That's not a hindrance. So let's go back. So we've got Neil Sheep first, Neil Spitfire second, and Spider-Man in third there. Very good runnings there. So we're actually Mercedes, Aston Martin, Nissan. So different manufacturer there.
And a BMW in fourth. And
a BMW in fourth.
Neil Sheep has just gone.
He's absolutely storming in Mercedes there.
This is lap 2, and he's... Look at the gap.
I think Mercedes have got it in the bag, if I'm honest. Absolutely.
Easily. Although not if he keeps on putting wheels on the dirt like that.
No, he's doing okay. And obviously, unfortunately, it's a team event, as we've said, and it's 2 men. And Neil is actually short his team member tonight.
So he played his joker on this.
Played his joker.
And he's just put 2 wheels on the grass, and that sent him into the barrier and put front end down.
And that's all it takes. Easy.
And suddenly, that's a lead that's going down towards fourth. He's having to wait for everyone to go
that's
fast.
Another thing that Neil's very good at. He's a very good driver, so he won't unsafely rejoin. If you look there, he was waiting until it was clear, until he rejoined. Anyway, back to the front runner. So that puts Neil Spitfire in the lead. Spider-Man in second in that Nissan, and a dodgy BMW there in third.
What's dodgy about the BMW?
Honest job. So there you go. So that's your top three at the moment. Dave Speed there for Chevrolet in 4th. Jag in 5th for Chevrolet. So we've got 2 Chevrolets together. Then we've got the other Aston Martin down in 6th. The other Nissan, which had the instant Richard in 7th. And the other BMW in 8th at the moment.
And Neil Spitfire's taken over the lead and is following on from what Neil Sheep did, storming off into the distance.
So these are PP cars.
Yes, PP of 600.
I noticed that most people, I think, are on hards. Well,
yes.
Honest Johnny's, Dave Speed is.
Yeah, I think the tyre wearers, they found out in the sprint race on the hard tyres on 5 laps was bad enough, and they all thought, if I go into this on mediums and softs, I'm going to be pitting after about 4 laps.
It looks like the 2 Chevrolets are having a little battle here.
From a team point of view, I wouldn't say that that's a wise thing to do. If one car is clearly faster, I think that the other person in the team should let them go, because it's a team event. It doesn't really matter who out the team scores the points. As we see, Jag has gone past in the tunnel, and Dave Speed slots in behind. So that was a good move. It
was a nice swap position. Didn't slow anyone down.
The good old switcheroo.
The good old switcheroo, yeah. So Chevrolet now running 4th and 5th. So we've still got Aston Martin 1st. We've got what's Spider-Man? Nissan, sorry.
Nissan.
Yeah, and BMW 3rd. So quite a mixture of manufacturers, which is what we like. It's going to be so good this year. But Robbie's down in 8th.
Yeah, what's he doing down in 8th?
I don't know. He's obviously had a bad one.
Had a shock of some
but yes, what I was going to say was it's really good this year because we've got plenty of manufacturers, haven't we?
Yes.
Yes, obviously we may have Ford, which are currently.
Yeah, because they've been dropped into it at the last minute, we are giving them a choice to either stick with Ford or change for the next round.
Yes.
Or actually, I think it was that they've got the option to change for the next round, and then make a decision on which car they're going to stick with.
Yes. So, but they will only have the choice of Ford, Audi, or Jaguar because they're the only 3 left. And obviously Anton will obviously take one of those as well.
He will.
And anybody else. So it's going to be one of our biggest championship.
Yeah. And as we see, Continental Trade Parks on the side there, and Pants getting onto the dirt all the way round.
And we're going to skip on now. We're on lap 4. We're going to go to lap 13, which I think is just after the pit stop.
Yes.
Because most people one-stop this, I believe.
Most people did one-stop this. And we've got a nice battle here at the moment. We've got Honest John and Brian coming up to a back marker, and it's Honest John's through, and Brian's trying to follow him. Oh, what's happened there?
A bit of a collision there. Let's see if we can take that back.
Yeah, take that back and have a look and see what's happening. Right, so
here we go. So we're going to take that back. So where are we? So here we go. So we're back to the first corner. So Honest John looks like he's trying to get through there. Trying to find a safe route through. So
you see he's braking every now and again. He's not trying to chance it. Then he notices that Colin McRae's gone and he's gone.
So Bryce tried to follow him there. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a
I think Colin McRae was unsighted there and turned in, not expecting Brian to be there.
Yeah.
And it was just 2 into 1 wouldn't go. I think, unfortunately, it was just a racing incident.
Yeah, I mean,
no one intended to take
No, I mean, a lapped car should move out of the way.
They should.
But in a situation like that, where are you going to move to?
Yeah,
but anyway.
At some point, it's also, it's always the responsibility of someone behind to sort of try and avoid the car in front. He was alongside.
Yeah,
it's one of
those. Right, so let's move on. So Neil Spitfire in 1st, Honest John there in 2nd, and Jag in 3rd, Matty in 4th. So again, quite a mixture there of manufacturers, really, which is lovely because that's and this is a very funny race if I can be spoiled, because these are road cars and they're PP, so that means people have tuned them and messed about with them. Although we have limited it, so sorry, we're going to skip one again now to the end. Obviously, our next race will probably be Group 4, so you'll have BOP. That will be one to see what manufacturer may be better. We'll find out. Anyway, back to the last lap, coming up to the line. Well done to Neil, the newbie.
The newbie wins it.
Absolutely stormed it in Aston Martin, and Honest John. There he comes in 2nd.
Getting a fine second there. Matty and the Nissan coming in for
well
3rd.
Done to Nissan there, coming home in a nice podium 3rd place. And then it looks like we're going to have very close behind him, we've got the Chevrolet of Jag, so that's lovely to see.
I am going to have a go at Matty though, because of the DJ Motorsport logo on the back of his car is squished up. I think he needs to revise that and make it
And
look
then
properly.
we've got Richard in the BMW and the sister BMW in 5th, Robbie down in 6th, Dave Beat down in 7th, and Neil Sheep down in 8th. But yes, a bit of a funny one with the old PPs, I will admit. But next week we are at
Missouri West Reverse.
and that will be in a group 4, so BOP will be on, so you won't be able to tune. So it's going to be, we'll see. And Majori's not really a high-speed track, I wouldn't say. It's average.
No, but reverse layout, I know a few people don't like it. Can I just say, before we end this, is a big shout-out to the new guys on there of Cockney McRae and Pants, because they were having a nightmare in those sweeping S-bends after the
and
first
they
corner,
stuck out
and
the
they
whole
stuck with it.
race.
So well done to them for finishing, considering that they had literally a 5-minute sprint race beforehand to practice.
Yeah, brilliant. So thank you for that, and thanks for everybody. And hit the like if you liked it. Please stay around for this one. This is going to be a mega championship this year.
Yep, it's 12 rounds.
Yeah, there's a proper trophy at the end, which hopefully we will get a picture of the winners holding the trophy. And there will be a little something for everybody. So please stick around for this. It's going to be really good. So Group 4 next week at Majori.
Yep, we'll see you there. Bye.